Welcome back again to English Vocabulary Level 3. Welcome to Lesson 4. In this lesson, like other lessons in the previous slides, we will be learning many new vocabulary in English. The first vocabulary here in Lesson 4 is art gallery. Its word form is noun. Art gallery is a room or building which is used for showing works of art, sometimes so that they can be sold. The Kurdish meaning of this vocabulary is Peshangai Huneri. This is an example of art gallery, which is a big hall. Yes, and nice drawings and nice pictures are hanging on the wall, and these people came to see these nice pictures, and famous painters have painted these beautiful and wonderful pictures. Sometimes these art galleries can be in the museums and can be in the schools, anywhere that painters would like to open an art gallery. And we may have visited an art gallery in here in Kurdistan, like we have Halabja Monument, and actually we have Amina Suraka. These are an examples of those places that painters would like to open their art galleries there. Here are some examples to understand the meaning of art gallery. Number 1. Sarah exhibits at the art gallery by showing them beautiful drawings of nature. So here Sarah is an artist. She has drawn many beautiful pictures of nature. So she has opened an art gallery for her nice paintings. The second one, our group will visit the art gallery next week in Suleimani. So the group of students, they decided to visit an art gallery in Suleimani next week. Number 3, London is famous for its museums and art galleries. So here this sentence says London is one of the most famous countries in the world, that this country opens many new art galleries every year. So many people go to London for the purpose of seeing all the beautiful paintings in the museums and art galleries. More examples on art gallery. Number 4, Ziad works in a little art gallery in Suleimani for the new students who are applied for the course. So here Ziad would role as a teacher. He wants to invite all the students who would like to and are interested in seeing the beautiful paintings in the art galleries. Number 5, Gule has bought many of paintings from her brother, who uses to have a contemporary art gallery. Number 6, the gallery was established in 2005 as a contemporary art gallery to showcase the work of a local colonial artists. Welcome to the first practice. Number 1, blank is a room or building which is used for showing works of art, sometimes though they can be sold. A, airport. B, art gallery. C, hospital. D, factory. Yes, the right vocabulary for our practice is art gallery, because here, let's understand why. Here it says it's a room or a building which is used for showing works of art. Shows of what? Shows of art. Sometimes this paintings can be sold sold for people. So here the only place that we imagine it comes to our mind, it's art gallery, because only art gallery is a place of showing the nice pictures and the showing the nice paintings of famous actors and famous artists. So here the place should be art gallery. Practice number 2. My sister has drew many nice pictures and she wants to exhibit all them in here blank in Suleimani in order to many people see her works. A. Art gallery, B. Recipe, C. Notebook, D. Report. Yes. Let's see which one is the right vocabulary for our practice. The right one is A, art gallery. Why? Because here it says my sister has drew or has drawn, here should be drawn, has drawn many nice pictures. Yes, and she wants to exhibit all them. So imagine if you have many nice pictures or if you have drawn many nice paintings, so where should you go to show all your works? So here you imagine the only place it's art gallery, because art gallery many years will be opened for all the famous painters and people go there to see the works of those people who have painted many beautiful, many wonderful pictures. Sometimes it should be on nature or in any different sectors of art. So here the right vocabulary for this practice is A. And actually here it mentioned many people to see her works, so the only place that people go to see the beautiful paintings, the place is art gallery. Welcome to practice number 3. Number 3. Gila is studying art at Sully University. She wants to invite her college friends to her blank to see all the nice paintings drawn by herself. A. Book, B. Museum, C. Party, D. Art gallery. Yes, let's know which one is the proper vocabulary for our practice. Yes, the proper vocabulary for this practice is art gallery, because here it says Gila is studying art at Suleiman University. Yes, and she wants to invite her college friends, yes, to her where? To her art gallery. Yes, in order to all her friends to see the beautiful and nice paintings drawn by Gila. So this is not a book, this is not a bookstore, and actually this is not a museum. It's right to say this is a place of some paintings, but actually museum is a place of old things and old stuffs that are left from our ancestors. And actually it's not a party, because party all people go to there to dance, and people go to there to do some small talks with their relatives. Actually the right one is art gallery, because art gallery is a place where people go there to see the work of artists. Yes, another vocabulary in this lesson is skateboarding. Skateboarding, actually, it can be a noun or it can be a verb. Here we have a skateboard, it's a noun. So here we have two different word forms, noun and verb. Let's read their definitions. The definition for the first one is the activity or sport of riding a skateboard. So you may ask, what's a skateboard? Skateboard, as it given in this picture, this is a skateboard. This skateboard, actually, it's made of wood, yes, and as you see, there are small wheels at the ends. Here there should be two wheels here, and at the other end there should be other two wheels. Yes, the definition of a skateboard, the noun form is here, as I told you in the picture, is a flat, narrow board with two small wheels under each end, yes, which a person stands on, moves forward by pushing. The Kurdish meaning of this vocabulary is تخطيخ الإسكانة. As stated in the sentence and in the definition, the skateboard, it's a narrow board. As you see, it is a narrow board with two small wheels, yes, under each end. And a person can use this skateboard by standing vertically on it, and someone else push this guy forward, so the skateboard will move forward. Sentence examples. Number 1. Kawa has bought his new skateboard since he lost the old one. So here means that Kawa got a new skateboard because his previous one was lost or was broken by some case. Number 2. Skateboarding is one of the interesting sports that most people in UK and in somewhere like US, UK, other places, other countries find it useful for transportation. Yes, it's a simple device that many people can use this for transportation. Sometimes it's easy to carry in the streets, and you can carry with yourself in the bus, in taxi, in the metro, and actually it goes very, very fast, and you can cross all the crowded streets in the city. So that's the people demand on this device, especially in UK, because they find it useful for transportation. Number 3. In Japan, some people skateboard quickly down a hill while ironing. So here, skateboard has been used as a verb. Yes, as a verb. So skateboard or skateboarding, as here is mentioned, is the process of using the skateboard. So like a bicycle with you use a bicycle, yes, and actually this is like this. You can use skateboard as a verb, as being used here. So here it says in Japan, some people skateboard quickly down in a hill while ironing. So that's it. And it's common that in many countries people demand in these devices, because in those countries they're so crowded in the streets. So many people, they don't like to buy motors and other devices because they are big. But this device is very simple. You can carry it with yourself for everywhere that you want. So actually it goes very fast. It's like a fun. It's like a fun, and many people I have seen this in Suleimani and other cities in Kurdistan. The people use it. So actually it's a nice. So you can buy one if you want. Yes, more examples. Number 4, skateboards. Here has been used as a noun form. Yes, skateboards were invented in California, USA, in the 19th, when some surfers put wheels on a board. Yet actually, here it talks about the history of this device and history of skateboard. It says skateboards were invented the first time in California, in USA. Yes, and this is a year when they invent this. Number 5, there are photos of what looks like a soccer-fit Californian kid in a t-shirt. Yes, taking a break from skateboarding. So here, actually, there should be a picture for this when many children use skateboarding when they are in their free times. When they don't have studying, or when they don't have any work, they sometimes use this skateboarding as a relaxing. Yes, as here mentioned, taking a break from a skateboard. So many people find it relaxing for them, so they use it. Number 6, as he was grown older, Cardo was more interested in skateboarding, drinking, and girls than college. So here is describing Mr. Cardo here. Mr. Cardo, as he was grown older, Cardo likes what? Cardo likes skateboarding and drinking and girls here than college. So here in this sentence means that Cardo does not like a college, so he likes skateboarding and drinking, like drinking beers or drinking, I don't know, Pepsi or other drinkers, and he also likes girls than college. Let's move to number 7. Skateboarding is not a crime, though skateboarding on subway platforms is probably frowned upon. So here it mentioned that in many countries, especially in US, in some places like in the Central Park, sometimes they don't let people to use skateboarding. I don't know why, but actually in some countries it's forbidden in some places to use skateboards. So he has mentioned skateboarding is not a crime, so skateboard users, they say it's not a crime, so they should let us to use it anywhere that you want. Welcome to practice number 1. Blank is a flat, narrow board with 2 small wheels under each end, which a person stands on and moves forward by pushing it. Number A, bicycle. Number 2, motor. C, judo. The last one, skateboard. So let's know who knows the answer. Yes, the answer for this practice is skateboard, because here it says it's a flat, narrow board. Board is like a hood with 2 small wheels. You have to imagine that as I showed you in the picture. You have seen the picture of skateboard. So here it says 2 small wheels under each end, which a person stands on vertically and it moves forward when someone else it pushes it, and sometimes the person can just move the skateboard by itself. So here actually this is not a bicycle because it says it's composed of what? It's composed of wood and very very tiny wheels under each end. So actually this is not a motor, as I told you. Jodo is what? Jodo is Zoran Girtin. As we mentioned in the previous slides, this is not a Jodo. And the last one should be this one, skateboard. Because here clearly shows that and describes the skateboard. Welcome to practice number 2. Many people in US prefer blank in the streets instead of cars, motors and bicycles because it helps them to cross the crowded streets. A. Horses, B. Trucks, C. Skateboards, D. Coacher. Yes, let's know which one is the proper vocabulary for our practice. Here, let's know. The right vocabulary for this practice is skateboarding. Let's know why. Because here it says many people in US they prefer something. Yes, they prefer something to use it to for transportation in the street. Yes, instead of what? Instead of cars, instead of motors, instead of bicycles. So you have to say which one, what people prefer instead of these suitable devices, suitable machines for transformation. So you imagine what should be that material or device. Here they say it helps them to cross the crowded streets. So you have to imagine what thing is smaller than cars, motors and bicycles. So here in the multiple choices they don't use horses because cars and motors and bicycles are better than horses, though horses cannot be used in the crowded streets. Actually trucks not, because we know that trucks are so big they can be stuck in traffic and they can be stuck in the streets because of the because trucks are very huge, are magnificent. Yes, here we have skateboards. So we imagine that this should be the right answer. Why? Because only skateboard, it's easy for people to carry for transportation, and it's easy to carry in the buses, in the metros, everywhere. You can put it in your bag, yes, and carry it. So yes, the right answer should be skateboards. And actually this is not a coacher. Coacher what اسمه عربانة. So coacher is not it's not a coacher, actually it's not a horse. And actually this is not a truck because truck and a horse they will stuck in the crowded streets. But the only thing that helps people to transport from somewhere from some places to other places in the street and sometimes in the cities, it's skateboards. Yes. Welcome to another vocabulary in this lesson. We have plates. Well done. The word form of this vocabulary is no. Yes. Let's know what's a plate. A plate is a system of a physical exercise involving controlled movements. Yes, stretching and breathing. Plates is an exercise like yoga. Yeah. The Kurdish meaning of this vocabulary is we can say plates are exercises, are different exercises. For example, you see these guys and these ladies in the back, they are doing some exercises. Yes, these exercises help them to be healthy. Yes, to be healthy. So here we can say plates is like exercise, and sometimes doctors tell patients to exercise, especially for elder pupils. Yes, for elder pupils, because it helps them uh, to stay in health. Yes, to stay in health in the life. So this group of people, they are doing a kind of plates. So let's move to the examples. Sentence examples. Number 1. Ziad spends his free time just on plates with Kajin. So here it means that Ziad spends much of his times with Kajin, just doing some exercises, doing some plates, doing some different plates. So actually it helps them to stay in health. Number 2. It is the first time for Karim, yes, to do plates because she had never done plates before. So it means that Kajin has done no plates before, has done no exercises before. Any exercises like exercises and plates can be like, for example, let's say yoga. Yoga is kind of like a plate, and some people go to gym to do some exercises. So this is a different type of a plate. Yes. Number 4. Pilates system allows for different exercises. Yes, to be modified in a range of difficulty from beginner to advanced to any other level. So here it says, the sentence says, plates is a different kind of exercises that many people do. Yes, so here it mentioned that we have many different plates for different levels of people. So we have plates for beginners, for people who start at the first time, like a Karin, as we said in the previous question, that Karin has done no plates or exercises before. So here this may be an exercising center for people from the beginner to the advanced level. Number 5. Plates was developed by Joseph Plates. So here we may ask why they named as a plates, because this man developed this kind of sport. Yes, with sports is different exercise. Yes. Yes, with it, it's been known by the second name of Joseph. Here, plates was developed by Joseph Plates from Germany. His father was a prize-winning gymnast, and his mother on the internet. So here, it's good to remember this, because Plates was known by the second name of Joseph, and actually this guy was a developer of this kind of exercise. So it's good to remember this. And his father was a prize-winning gymnast. So you know, the people that are doing gymnast, yes, they do some different exercises. Yes, so actually it helps them to stay in health, to keep the body health, to keep the body actually safe, and they avoiding to get sick. They quickly move actually. Yes. Welcome to practice number 1. Blank is a system of a physical exercise, yes, involving controlled movement. So there are some movements here. You shake your hand, you shake your leg, you roll on earth, and actually stretching and breathing. Blank is an exercise like yoga. Here are the multiple choices. A. Judo. B. Plate. C. Advertising. D. Cooking. Yes. Let's now who the winner. And who knows the answers? Yeah. Let's analyze the sentence. The right vocabulary for this practice is plate. As we said, plate is kind of like exercise. So here it says a system of a physical exercise. When it says a physical exercise, so it can be touched it, or you do it anywhere you like. So you move your hands upward, you move it downward. So it's kind of like these exercises involving controlling movement. So all the movements that we do while exercising, like a stretching and breathing. Stretching, we stretch our body like this when you are bowing, and actually you do some exercises for breathing that helps your lungs. Actually, yeah. Here an example is given to you. It's kind of like it's been given to you this here. Yes, it's an exercise like yoga. So it says yoga is a kind of like of plank. Yes, it's a plate. So here the right vocabulary here for this practice is plate. Yes, because it mentioned here, like when it says like a yoga, so yoga is one of the kind of plates. So here it's not a jodo, because jodo Zorangirten, jodo is two people that are required to do it. So actually, one of them throw the other to the ground, and it will be the winner. So this is not advertising, because advertising is kind of like of doing some reclams for a company or for someone. So cooking, we know that this is not a cooking actually. This is more than cooking, and this is a health plate. Yes. Welcome to practice number 2. Number 2. The doctor told my mother to do blank every day for 3 months. For 3 months, yes. A, plates. B, dance. C, advertising. D, skateboarding. Yes. Let's know which one is the proper vocabulary for this practice. We know that the proper vocabulary for this practice is plates in number A. Let's know why. Here it says the doctor told my mother to do what? To do what every day for 3 months. Yes, first of all, doctors don't tell people to dance, and actually they don't tell people to advertise. Actually, doctors don't tell elder pupils to do skateboarding. Why? Because for elder people, it can like when they fall down, their arms or their legs will break down. Though actually, here we imagine that my mother is sick. Yes, she's in bed every day. Yes, she takes bunch of medicines every day. So doctor finds out that my mother should do some plates or should do some exercises every day for 3 months in order to help my mother to stand on her legs. Yes, because my mother maybe cannot stand on her legs because she's so old. So as we know, the right vocabulary for this practice is plates, and we said plates are exercises, are different exercises. Don't forget that. Though yoga and gym and gymnast and other sports are kind of like of what? Plates. So plates is an exercise.